Okay, cool. Yeah, clock tower.
Yeah.
Clock tower with like big orbment thing in the sky behind us, like transparent clockwork orbment. Might just be a might just be a
that
literal
just looks
clock.
like artifacting on my end.
Well, yeah,
You know how solid colors get like kind of weird.
Yeah. It looks like the thing like right here on the trails in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
Like it looks like that, but like transparent in the background, sort of.
Yeah, okay.
You know.
I can see like one little like orb slot in the very upper left.
Yeah. The rest of it does look very just sort of like stuff. So
Video compression is really hard.
yeah. There's a lot of moving parts to this. It astonishes me to like how simple I suppose it is now for like, hey, when I want to just like go live with a stream, it's so little effort.
Yeah.
And it
used to be.
No, it did not. I'm thinking about like a lot of time spent on virtual audio cables, and then a lot of time spent with like different capture software, XSplit, bits like that.
I liked Bandicam.
Ooh.
Which not for streaming, but
for capture.
Yeah, for capture.
Yeah.
Also, like, if you want the person that you are playing the game, if you want to play it with another person and have that person hear audio, just go straight to hell.
Yeah, just,
no.
That was why you had all the virtual audio cables.
Yeah.
Like,
they'd only work like half the time, and they get reset randomly.
And
you'd have to reconfigure the entire thing before every stream.
And then also the stream's hearing it double now, and yeah, it's just
dang it.
Such a I specifically remember a number of streams where like due to the audio setup, either I wasn't audible and everybody else was, or everybody else wasn't audible and I was, so it sounded like you'd hear half a conversation.
Right.
And like sometimes that would not feel wrong enough for anybody to notice for like 10 minutes.
That still sometimes happened on Slow Beef streams. We were doing Kingdom Hearts. Just the audio would get like doubled or echoed or something, or I couldn't hear it, or so. Video games are hard.
Video games are pretty hard.
But they're easier now than they used to be. to play at least. Online.
I'm imagining the like streaming this in 2014. You know, like this gets released on Steam and it's. You know, it's been there for a while now.
I mean, like, we've been...
Yeah.
2014 is about, like, how long collectively we've been streaming.
Yeah.
A little early for me.
Yeah, slightly later than, I think 2013 is when I started.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, we have a big group right now.
We have too big a group.
We have an extra group. Pulling up our actual bits here. So we got back into town after dealing with hot springs, and the best hot spring episode I think I've ever seen. Just very good time. We come back and like everything, like the factory looks like it's on fire. We found out pretty quick it's not on fire. Somebody set up like smoke bombs. So clearly there's intent going on. And we run into the group, the mercenary group, kidnapping the professor. They also did something to the main computer upstairs.
They took it, didn't they?
Yeah, I think they just hauled the whole thing out. Well, not the whole thing, but like, no, one more. Hello? Oh,
hey, Antoine.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I think if we, like, they basically hauled out the,
Yes, good. Yes.
yeah, but my tomato. Good.
Good.
Damn, they didn't come in and steal any of my tomatoes.
You got the spirit, Ray.
Yeah. But yeah, they took the Capel, like, and you can see, like, it's not the whole of, like, the servers, but, like, the bit itself here. So,
Well,
like, that is a pretty reasonable point. Like, this is some wildly advanced tech that, like, you can count on one hand the number of people who know how to operate, and, like, 2 of them are in the room right here, right? Like, I guess they did kidnap one of the people on that list, so.
they sure did, and it sounds like these people know how to. I mean, we could operate it. We could put in our queries.
So,
but
like,
it sounds like they don't want it just for what is currently programmed into it. They want to use the technology to expand the technology to fit their purposes.
right, and, like, having Professor Russell to help with that. That's, like, my first thought. Yeah, that might be why the professor was, like, on the list. So yeah. Oh no! Can you bring Yeah, it's fine, Constance. We can bring the book back tomorrow instead. I understand. Wow, we haven't come out here onto the smoker's balcony, which is no longer. Actually, hold on. That right there.
Oh God, yeah.
That's a smoker's balcony.
Sure is.
That's like the only thing that could be. The door doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah, no, that is the only thing that you can do there.
Yeah, but yeah, we don't have that anymore because nobody smokes in the building anymore. I didn't know we had that little spot. That's cute. But yeah,
I don't know how to get there, but it is very cute.
Yeah, but yeah. So yeah, Dorothy's here. We also, Agate has joined up as well because Agate's been on the trail, haranguing and harassing and trying to chase down the Black Mercenary group. Had a pretty cool fight with one of them. Like with the like leader, or not leader, but like the leader of the crew that we at least were after. Where like a dude stepped on his sword. I remember that.
Yeah.
But yeah. Tactics.
Okay. Turns into an area one.
Sure. Black Fang.
It does seem like I would expect sort of intuitively that
this is the
yeah, that like if it's single it's heavier, and if it's an area it's gonna be a little bit weaker. But judging by Black Fang, that is not the case.
Right. Black Fang does like so much more damage than anything else we have.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
my favorite
maybe
thing.
Be fine.
My favorite thing here. We can see the height.
Aww.
Here's our relative height of everybody. So. Yeah, she's very tiny, like, tiny comparatively.
She's like 10. Like.
Wait.
She's still growing.
Yeah. And then we have the actual roof access. Oh? Oh, this is the elevator.
Oh.
Okay.
Elevator goes to the roof. That's nice.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, so I think we need to go talk to like, okay, so from what happened, like, as they got away, the group disguised themselves as Royal Guard to get out of here. And Dorothy had a photo.
She did.
We don't have that photo.
No, the intelligence.
Yes, the
division.
Yes.
Wanted it for evidence, and she handed it over.
Yep. It wasn't, and like the I want the photo seemed like a pretty direct, like, hey, this is we're taking this. But we also had a like, hey, can you please keep quiet that Professor Russell is like kidnapped? That one was very directly like, hey, this isn't like, I can't order you to do this, but please, like, can you do this? But we did lose the photo.
Well, it's also like they want it because it appears to depict the Royal Guard kidnapping him.
Yes.
And we're all pretty sure that it's, because we literally saw them beforehand, we're all pretty sure that this is a disguise.
Yes.
But that would not be apparent from context.
What is this on the left-hand side? That's a map. That's the factory. That's the floor map of the factory. No one in here is as big as the huge dude. Yeah, the dude that was 3 people in a trench coat. Yeah. But yeah, we also got like asked like, hey, can you stop investigating? And before the sentence was over, it's like, no. Absolutely not. Oh no!
Is that excited or appalled?
Is that good? Okay.
I think it's good.
That sounds like a... photo quartz. Okay.
Yeah.
Like,
please don't look so sad.
Yeah, our new like sister, that we've just,
we did adopt her the other last stream.
Yeah, she's our sister now. That's just how it is.
I do like that we're giving her, like, essentially just the straight talking her of like, look,
yeah,
your grandfather is not even a hostage. He is a resource. They kidnapped him because they need him.
Yeah, so like he will be okay.
Yeah,
we will find him.
Yeah, there's basically no chance that they mean him any harm, and yeah, we're gonna find him. So.
Okay.
Ooh.
Gotta get all that. Okay, so like you get like, I imagine it with these cool orbital cameras, like the quartzes are like I'm picturing in my head looking at these where it's like a back scatter that like the when you take the photo it hits that and you pull that out and that's the photo. So it's like it's not like a camera you'd have to develop. You would just have the pictures on like a little panel right away, and you need to like keep replacing the quartz to have like a new little panel in them. I don't know if that's true, but yeah. Oh, what is Agate? Oh, we have some slots to open up on Agate.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Okay. We'll go. We'll deal with that as well.
I mean, that's back inside.
Oh, right. See, I was thinking about going down to the weapon shop, but that's right here. It's this place. Hello. Thank you.
Slot. It's been a while since we've picked slot.
All right. So we have another fire quartz, and this is like, we have this.
Dirt cheap. Oh my god.
Nothing.
Dirt cheap. Oh my god.
Okay.
Good talk.
So, just gonna take a look. If I want fire, I've got Confuse, Seal, and Attack 2 as my options. But we have an Attack 2 anyway, so we can't do that.
Yeah, Attack 2, HP 2, and Defense 2.
Okay.
Sure. Great.
Oh, and Napalm Breath.
That is fun.
Okay. So the other thing we have is that, let me actually pull up the magic book. So in fire, we have, if we can get to 1 and 1 or 2 and 2, we can get Firebolt EX or Spiral Flare as like area attacks. We don't need...
Yeah, 'cause his 3 fires in the center, right?
Yeah, his 3 fires in the center, and looking at this orbment, you can see the 2 fires are linked on the green path. So, like, that one has to be 2 fires no matter what. So, like, if we can get this to be, like... Ooh! But that's, like, draw in enemy.
It is.
Damn.
It's the opposite of the...
Yeah.
What's it called? Haze. It's the opposite of haze, which we don't have on anymore, huh?
Oh. What if we had both on? What if they're aware, right? Because, like, what if... Especially, like, what if we just put that here? Right?
Yeah.
It doesn't...
We get nothing out of it.
The thing is, like, we're basically not going to be able to anyway, because this always has to be connected to that fire.
Yeah.
So this one is really hard to get anything that we wouldn't already have in green. And this offsets the scent.
Yeah, we're back to where we were before we equipped him.
Right. Aware, unaware, aware.
Yeah.
Aware, aware, unaware. Yeah, hold on. If I go... That's not terrible for an arts attack stat. Now, the other question is, what do we want to do with the other side? Let me take a look at that book again. I don't think we're going to be able to get any of these other spells that are fire.
No, I don't think so. His strands are just too short.
Yeah. With HP and defense. Yeah, like, so strength is strength up, def down, and def is just def
Yeah,
up.
just def up.
So we're fine on that. We effectively
Or we have
nullify,
strength up, neutral def, yeah.
We effectively nullify the downside from this. With this.
Yeah, which is worth it. Yeah.
And then HP, so we have so much more health. 1,500.
He is a beefy boy.
I don't think there's much else that I'm like super... If we wanted to give up that, like, health for dex or speed, that's not... Speed's not a terrible thing to have, but it is 1 point. It goes from 14 to 15. So... I think we're good.
Yeah. I like him where he is.
Yeah. I think the strike also is a fine one, too, so, because that's like crit chance. Okay. Carl invented everything! This place, like, we know from everywhere we've been that, like, Zeiss's reputation just pulls everyone in here.
Yep.
Like, anyone who is in Liberal knows, like, yeah, if you want to get involved in this, like, how fast is Josh versus Agate?
Agate is 14, right?
18 on Josh.
Okay,
13.
so...
Yeah. It's you. Like, hey, I just got back in town. What's going on? I was off with the truck. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Bye, Wong.
That was a pretty big, like, scene for just talking to a random NPC.
Right.
I love this game.
Yeah. We can just build more stuff. That's fine.
I guess also not aware of the kidnapping.
Yeah, we've made that not public knowledge too.
Yeah.
All right, let's head on down.
What a mess, says the child.
Where'd Dad go?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, luckily nobody was hurt. It's just, All right. Oh, hey.
Ah, time to go to the tower.
Yeah, I guess it's time to go to the tower.
Oh, right, the dad did give us the proxy puppet.
Yeah. So, like,
She's, like, fine.
yeah. But yeah, look, Professor here is hopefully here to smartly, like, request bracer aid for going up the tower, right?
Yeah, do you finally get a budget?
Right, like, do you, yeah, right? Oh, that's way more important. Sorry.
Fair enough.
Professor, oh. Tell me more.
Oh, did they go to the tower?
Did they go to the tower? Did you not bring an escort? Uh-huh. Okay. Well, I love that because we've talked to the professor a number of times, we just know where, like, it's clear what's going on here, right? Like,
I know.
uh-huh. Which, like, we also are going to spell out because you might not have done that, but we know it. Okay, and they were dressed up as...
Well, thanks. I'm glad we've established the Bracers Guild as a a good place to come for this
Yeah,
information.
like, hey. And also, like, we've seen that Professor is, like, has had troubles going up the tower, but is still, like, reasonable enough to, like, I could just get away. I could book it. Like, I have one of those, like, not get noticed orbs on me, and it's fine.
You're not from here?
Yeah, I suppose...
It makes sense to do traveling, research.
Yeah, also, like, if you're from, I don't know, it could be any of the other nations around, like, this is a world tour, a tour through Liberal for these specific towers.
Mm-hmm.
Determined has to come with. This one's gonna be hard to sell to Agate, but we have to do it.
Yeah, but now Agate has to try to say no to her, so, like, he has to be here for this conversation.
Yeah. Huh? Okay, Agate is gonna cut to the chase on it.
Yeah. But she's got a really good gun. Agate, we haven't told you about the really cool gun.
Hey, come on! That's my sister.
She is a literal child.
Yeah. And Josh is also... Look. No! Oh, no!
Oh, come
no.
on.
It's her grandpa! No!
It does break my heart that, like,
Yeah.
she blames Estelle for this, when, like, everyone else is like, no, you can't.
And, like,
Estelle just can't fix it.
I like Agate being, like, pretty to the point on it. That he's very one-track minded on this, but, like, fairly correctly. Like, come on. Like...
Mm-hmm.
Huh, well, I'm out.
Yeah, above my pay grade.
Yeah, I'm just not. Thanks for the help, though. Okay, now we'll check the boards as well. Okay, yep.
You need to get to the tower now.
You need to leave. Like, we don't know how long they'll be here, there or what they're even doing there, right? Like, is that just like... Is that a stopping over point for leaving the damn country?
I do know what the point of no return is for our
For book?
For our books, and like it can't be now because this is the first time we've had the ability to return the book, and we still haven't done that.
And we
still haven't been able to return it.
So I assume we're
come
good
back
on
tomorrow to return the book.
Yeah.
So no, we cannot possibly have missed our opportunity for book finding. And I also do have knowledge of when our point of no return is.
Okay.
And it's not this.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Wouldn't it be funny if they just coded it wrong as a joke, and these quests are never completable by anyone, ever?
I've been trying to think of, like, other games that have a similar, like, vibe to what we end up doing here in Trails in the Sky, where so much of the game is both low stakes and also just, like, a large part of it is like, hey, you're off doing bracer work. That's you're helping about local community. You're fighting monsters on the road. You're just sort of helping out, you know. And
I mean, I have my answer.
Oh, is there some sort of specific title that could fit this?
A title that might be a little bit near and dear to me personally.
Could there be some stories that would be similar?
I think that the appeal to that is very similar to the appeal of Radiata stories. It starts off a little different, but you know, there's nepotism.
There's nepotism. There's a whole lot of folks to like meet and learn and meet and like
Yeah, a bunch of people to get to know, and a bunch of just little quests of people who need help with stuff. Like,
Yeah.
hey, I'm trying to make a cool combat robot. Can you come and beat up my combat robot to see if it's good enough at combat? Like, tell me that's not a bracer. Like, that's not a weird bracer request.
No, that would be a pretty normal, like, we could get that from like a research ask. Like,
also, Bryce Paperbook and Stephanie Shea are there.
Yeah, that's true. Well, yeah, it's like there's another title that's perfect for the vibe of this.
Anyway, that's my number 1 comparison.
Okay.
Someone did recommend this for the Radiata Nights selection trials, and I don't know why it didn't make it past the...
That's wild with how, like, again, close the feel is on it, you know?
I forget who did it, if I didn't know them, or I don't know. But somehow I did not look into it. Certainly if I had even booted it, that would have been enough to get it on my list.
Oh, we're immediately like...
Bad dogs.
Dogs. Which we know. Alright, how many dogs? You know what? 0 dogs.
None dogs.
I saw that I was stealing a strength upturn.
Alright, we're good to go.
5 experience, 1 per dog. We're not getting a level for Agate here.
No, I don't think we are.
But yeah, definitely, like, when I was thinking about this, it wasn't today, it was like, it was on Saturday, I was just sort of thinking about, like, what other games have, like, the similar, like, feel of, like, okay, the game has, like, a lot more of a focus on, like, a world, characters, and, like, just sort of, like, helping out people in that world, rather than, like, big overarching plot. Though there is one. Like, there clearly is. Like, right now, we're...
Yes. They live in the tower?
They live in the tower? It's just a coincidence.
It's full of... The tower's full of dogs. It's so wild.
Summon 4 + 1 dogs. Yeah. I don't know, I just like that idea of, like, you know, hey, I'm certain that's not a you know, a style of setup for a game that is unique to just this and Radiata stories. Like, what else falls into that category?
You'd think.
I know, right? I know, but, like, I know you did the Radiata, you know, you trying to find in the Knights selection trials.
I did. The Radiata Night selection trials, just by the way, because this was like a
I would say we're talking about a thing from like 20...
was a series of streams where I basically just tried out a bunch of games, like a half dozen, probably more, just to see if any of them had a similar feel to Radiata stories, because I like that game a whole lot and nothing feels like it.
Yep, I remember Suikoden 1, Chrono Cross,
Star Ocean 2.
Yep. Valkyrie Profile?
Valkyrie Profile, yeah. And I really should play that. It doesn't have quite the same feel, but it is it is interesting, and I have it on PlayStation 4 now. Monokemia was another one that was promising that came out of it. Barrel. That was the game that taught me how to appreciate Richard Epcar.
Yeah.
I was not a fan because I did not think he did a very good job replacing Billy Zane as Ansem.
Yep.
He did get better. Like in Kingdom Hearts 3, he actually does a pretty good job as Ansem. But I just didn't like him. Like, I hate Richard Epcar. This guy sucks. And then I finally saw him in Monokemia. I'm like, I understand him now.
Yeah. I don't think Resonance of Fate was part of that, but I associate it close to it.
It was.
Oh,
it actually was.
Okay, it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that one was a that one was a weird one. In some ways, it actually came the closest. Like the like you have this little home base you come back to. You're doing. It does have a little bit of that low stakes energy.
Yeah,
Yeah, that is an interesting. I do think you've keyed into something really important of like just hanging out in your community and doing things for people.
Yeah, you're getting them. You're not getting just to like, okay, there's not just a bunch of characters, but there's a bunch of characters that you're getting to like meet and help with problems and like watch them go through maybe a tiny bit of stuff you get to learn about them, or they get to learn as the game progresses. Like, you know, there's a small story bit for a couple characters, and you know, that's such a neat thing about these. So, yeah, Resonance of Fate. I have that one set aside as well as like a game I've been thinking to stream for a long time, because I played it as a 360 title a long time ago, and then it had a PC remaster.
Yeah, I think it was remastered.
Yeah, I don't think it was a straight re-release, so I just haven't played it. So
I'm pretty sure I did.
Okay.
Because I never finished it the first time, so I think when it re-released, I'm like, I should play that again, and I did, and it was great. Resonance of Fate is such a 7 out of 10 game. It's amazing.
It's so good of a 7 out of 10 game. There are a lot of things, like, if you've heard of Resonance of Fate, there's probably a couple things you've heard about it, and they're true and great. But there's also a lot of other little things about it that are very, like, strange and awkward and beautiful and silly. Because, like, I have to assume if you heard anything about the game, it's like the weapon modification, but...
Yeah, I would assume you've seen the gun screen.
The gun screen. But... yeah. Oh, sorry, Agate, we got really distracted.
Yeah. We're playing this game.
Yeah. I don't know, I guess. We got attacked by dogs. Just Estelle's look of Okay. So right before the Sky Bandits, and I need you to deal with an easy job. So Cassius shows up and is just like, hey, I got the easiest job for you. Can you deal with this mercenary organization who's clearly, like, into some shit?
I mean, he sent us an orbment that clearly can be used for basically world domination.
Right. Then, because we weren't there for the duel that he had with.
Nope.
And it's not opening up about that either. All right.
Fair enough.
We have a tower to climb. No escort. But we'll probably have not only like some mercenary fights, but the other normal tower things, you know?
Yeah, poor guy. I was kind of hoping he'd get a free escort out of this.
Yeah.
But I mean, he was at the top of the tower already. He probably got his readings.
Yeah. Ooh.
Bird?
I'm gonna annoy a bird. Let's find out about it. Wow, that bird's big. Flame Velger.
Weak to water?
Sure.
Did we already miss a chest? What?
Here I am thinking about Resonance of Fate, not looking for chests. Oh, I don't even need to. I can just bop a bird a couple times. Okay. Bird is big.
We're good to go.
Falls over when you hit it. Full of blood.
Alright. There's... Oh. Okay.
Certainly we got these.
Ah.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. This is the most chests we've ever seen. Alright. So we have one more of those with like a bomb. And a goodie. Black coat. Ah! You again! Tell me about black coat. Repel edged weapons.
What?
Okay. Like you... So, I'm guessing with something like this, it's like if you would like get stabbed, it wouldn't catch it as well, but like anything trying to like slash at you, like doesn't work as well on this thing, is the idea I'm thinking. Anyway, this is 75-4 versus 88. Damn. Well, as much as it pains me to give Estelle the black coat, because, like, doesn't fit. Joshua wouldn't be wearing a full coat.
No.
No, it doesn't. Because, like, I'm picturing Estelle with a black coat, and I don't. It's not bright enough for her wardrobe right now. It doesn't.
No, it looks very silly.
Yeah. Estelle cannot be stabbed. Yes, we can survive edged weapons. Well, okay.
I wonder if there's gonna be monsters in this box.
Well, for no reason, I'm gonna do this. Oh my god, what if the new remake has fashion?
Whoa.
There were monsters in the box.
Didn't it, like, wasn't the text literally monster in a box before?
Monsters appeared.
Am I making that up because I think it would be funnier?
It has been monsters appeared in the previous ones we've found.
Oh, okay. I just rewrote that when I, like, imprinted it into long-term memory.
Uh-huh. So I'm just gonna, like... Okay, I'm not gonna hit all three of them. That's a pain. That... So, like, our new fire arts don't avail us anything here.
No. He wants to hit things very hard.
That's tough with, like... thing that I want to be in melee with.
Ah.
Yeah!
That's him yelling. Oh, it's a crit turn.
I know. Oh, bird!
Oh, a bird.
Okay, we want to move out of the way. Okay, it's gonna be better if I stop one of these two from casting, right?
Oh, jeez.
Like, taking the explosion is better than having it hit everyone.
Yeah, ideally you take out, I mean, how do we know which one's targeting which? Because there's one circle that has all three of them and one circle that just has Joshua and Agate and wouldn't, or depending on how we do it, wouldn't even...
Yeah.
I could just have Agate. But I don't know if we can tell who's who.
If I go... No, I don't think I can.
We'd have to remember which circle showed up first.
Heck.
Oh!
They're okay.
Whoa!
Okay. Sure. Agate, just go. Please just go pop that one on the head. Blind.
Yeah, it'd be fine. Ooh.
Okay, the question is that bird gonna move? And where to, right?
Yeah, only the bird gets a turn. Oh.
Sweet.
Yep, you do that over there.
We got the bird from range. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what this is for. Someone will get there, surely.
Blind doesn't mean auto miss.
Rematch.
My boy.
Yo.
They were full of beans.
They had a lot of them. Mind 3.
Ooh. Fair enough.
Also. Agate might need more than that, but that's okay. Okay, mind 3. Oh. 15% cast up. 5 water.
Pretty good. Blue impact.
I'd give up,
Latira.
I would give up 1,000 health for this?
What?
Sorry, I said 1,000. I would give up my 1,000th digit of health. I would give up.
Oh yes. Okay.
I said that differently than I meant that. We would go from 4 to 3. We'd go to 992. That's right. Estelle would have 91 HP remaining. Nothing would just.
I think it's not worth it at that point. I gotta say.
Probably not. You know. I'm gonna do that for now, and I'm probably if like we get Tita back into the party, that might be. No, who had the? Chloe would want this.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay. It's fine. She takes no damage. Okay, we have up left. We're gonna orient from this. We have up right, and we have up center. Okay. Also, this thingy doesn't seem to care about us. You know?
It's neutral.
neutral.
I don't know. I guess
It's-
we're not hidden from it, but we're also not. I don't know. Maybe we are hidden from it.
Maybe we are.
Maybe haze takes precedence.
Oh,
They're just normal. They're just
Yeah.
normal palms.
but they're cute.
They are cute.
Okay.
There.
All right, so let's take right side as well.
Always on the wrong side of the palms.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh,
all right.
you know, Seinfeld is a decades-old TV show at this point.
Yep.
Pumpkin palm.
Aww.
A dastardly yellow fluff. That's awkward.
That is a weird shape. Why is that the shape?
Is that how big the bird is? I think the bird's just that big.
Yeah, I guess it has to be. Nice.
Okay. They had resist elements, but
All right.
just the normal.
They don't know
ones.
what to do with time.
Yeah. Tender poultry. Alright, so let's take the center
That was
one.
nicely symmetrical. Yeah.
And then we're oriented by this.
Yeah, also the stairs should go up.
Okay, now we are. Oh my god.
Aww.
Oh my god.
The paddock returns.
There's only one exit. I just love how many there are there. Huh?
Palms will continue.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
This is where the palms live. Please don't bother them. They all live here.
I love them.
I love that. Yeah, like, I guess it'd be pretty easy to climb up here as long as you don't, mess with the palms. You just sort of.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Take the sides. No.
Especially if you very kindly leave the treasure chests untouched.
Yeah,
Professor Elba opened up one that had a monster box. He's like, I'm not doing this
I
again.
ain't ever touching that again.
No.
Okay, so we got up left. Okay. Up right. Uh-huh. I'm guessing up center again? No. What?
I'm sorry?
This is a chest I expected to have a Tira Balm in it.
That's a Banjo-Tooie upgrade.
Yep. You know?
Is that an
That's a-
ingredient?
Is that a food? I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna go...
Oh, food I like, if it's just like spicy egg.
Heals 500 confused sleep faint. Yeah, this lets you go up, pow, 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 but like they're fire eggs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Josh gets eggs. Learned eggs. You know, that's pretty cool to get a free, like, here's
Yeah.
new eggs up here. And it's like, that's like Burnt egg, black pepper, red pepper.
Spicy egg.
All right, let's have a couple of these on hand because they cure some useful things. Yeah. Okay, that was the expected. All right, what do you feel? Left or right?
Well, I mean, let's go left.
Let's go left. That is the tried and true.
Mm-hmm.
It's left. Oh, okay. Okay, we're at center. Let me check the other way. Oh.
Can't believe I gaslit myself into thinking it just said monster in a box.
Hold on, what if... I have an idea.
Mm-hmm.
What if here, and then, yeah, you're gonna start. Yeah, you're gonna start. I don't know that's gonna be enough knockback for what I want. Alright, well, I'm gonna go over here so I don't hit Josh.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, it didn't even knock back. Okay, never mind. Yeah, Final Fantasy V has them just like monster in a box.
Okay.
Oh. You get to cast this again before...
Wild.
Sure.
Sepith will come out of him.
Yeah. That should be... No! Not quite. Beams. Double beams. Okay. Just fire a Hadoken, it's fine. Same here. Right? We have our ways of doing things at range. Sorry, Agate. It's fine, Agate.
All right, we're good to go.
Demi-handers.
Okay. Okay. They're for Joshua.
Okay. The covert ops knives.
They don't shine in the dark, so
Yeah.
your enemy can never see
So
you stab them.
Yeah, if you the last thing you want is the glint of your knives to reveal
Yeah.
your position.
Hate it when that happens.
That feels like a commercial, like a
Yeah, I
like,
know. Has this ever happened to you?
like with black and white footage of like Josh like going out of a bush and then like glint of a knife, like somebody just turns and points and then Josh's like, oh, hands in head. Like anyway, new knives. That's
Yeah.
higher strength than Agate.
Dang.
All right. Okay.
I mean, yeah, Agate is the full tank package, right? Like,
yeah.
Joshua should have higher strength because he's more of the glass cannon.
Yeah. Okay. So here's right. So we're in the same position.
Okay.
I'm also gonna have a omelet. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, well. Tier all bomb. No. Is that... Okay, yeah, that's just full heal.
Oh, okay.
Okay, buddies, I need you to... Thank you. Alright, what is this?
Okay.
Fine. Okay, that's like a lot easier if two of them are just down.
Yeah, no, I like that. And Estelle can just hit it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you should be out of range on a bop. With
Yeah,
the
she's
long
got a long
range.
stick.
Yeah, with the long range.
That'll be
Alright.
fine.
All right. We rule.
Yeah. We are getting too many seconds.
Yeah, they're just drowning us in it now.
Ooh.
Ooh, big stick.
Octavian, is that like a fractured church off of the Septian church?
Hmm. That's
Believe in numbers
That's
above
spooky.
numbers above 7.
that's messed up.
Eastern style. Okay, so okay.
Okay, just a completely different culture, not a heretical stick.
Yeah. This is from out like in Calvard or past Calvard. Yeah. Out there somewhere. Okay. Normal. Okay. So that was that side. Thank you. Well, if you ask...
Sorry, what was that? I missed it.
Celestial Balm. Which is our very good one.
Yeah. Let's get up. We need you.
Alright. So many of these monsters in a box, but so many, like, goodies. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna try this again.
Surely this will work this time.
Okay.
Nice.
Miss or crit, you know?
I'm sure he's saying throw down.
Go to hell! That's what I'm hearing.
It does sound rather like go to hell, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that should do it. Okay, fine. The cell has to do it. But again, she can just bop it.
Oh, right. She has range to bop.
Mm-hmm.
Bop it.
We're good to go.
All right. Attack 3. Ooh.
That's a big number.
Okay. So. Yeah, 2 folks we can put that on. Yeah, we can't have 2 attack. You can't do that. I'm gonna give that to Josh.
The only reason I might say Agate is because Josh uses a lot of magic.
That's true. Like, I kind of wish we could fit the mind on there for.
Yeah.
I wonder if we can, like. John, is that better than the attack 2?
Maybe. I mean, he uses Waikahana a lot.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna steal this.
I think it is, yeah.
Yeah. I still want this to be. I'm gonna put this back to the HP then. But, yeah. What if you have 80. Yeah, plus 12.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get. That's just like plus 10 attack, sure.
I will take it.
Alright. Alright, come on, buddy. Thank you. Alright, a lot of birds. We gotta go north.
That's a lot of birds. The birds live here. That's fine.
Another.
Okay.
Again, it's still the same, you know, setup here, so.
Do you remember all the colored penguins we were fighting?
I'm getting just absolutely demolished by a half dozen colored penguins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun.
I liked them. It was great. Just gonna go bop you on the head. I like that we went back into Penguin Cave.
Yeah.
Is that one on the right live? I changed my mind. I'm putting the Mind 2 back on Estelle. Not the Mind 3, mind you, but the Mind 2.
Yeah, that's fair.
Alright. That's fine. Everyone can get blasted a little bit, and then we can have a lunch. Alright.
Doesn't need to be a big lunch. Just a little snack.
Yeah. What sort of goodie do we get out of this? Cavalier Killer. Also. Alright, let's go for... Alright. Eastern sword, the height of a man used against horses.
Okay.
That is the Cavalier Killer. Also, you know, this is the person who would carry a sword the height of a man.
Yep.
Okay. And I wanna. And there's the other side. Did you have any? Nope. Okay. All right. All right. Sick. We found him.
Oh shit, man.
Yeah.
Oh, easy.
And they get their... I'm sorry, is that a... Is that a gun? Yeah, they've got they have machine guns. I just remembered this fact.
This music sounds like it's from a different game.
Yeah, we had this once before. Like... Oh! That had a kill chance? Okay.
Hmm.
I was not ready for had a kill chance. Okay. Let's get the gun user out of here too. Okay. Are you close enough to hit with... Yes!
Hey.
Okay. I'm worried about giving them 2 turns with Josh and Estelle's health.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna do this instead.
Okay.
It's like getting 2 turns.
No.
Well,
Take this!
That looks like a Volti attack.
gun. Yep.
Gun, yeah.
Screw that. You gave Josh enough time to use this.
Goodbye.
That's the fight.
Alright, we're good to go.
Yeah, that shadow weaving just immediately getting a kill on Josh on turn 1 was, oofa. They didn't have many jumps on them.
I mean,
You're not gonna kill him. They haven't.
yeah, like,
Of course, it's an airship.
yeah.
Why else would they be on the top of a tower, right? Like,
Yeah.
this was always the escape plan. They have a big turret on that thing. Where did they get this?
That is a great question. Because, like, there's the little airship that the like, Sky Bandits had.
Yeah.
And that made sense.
This is like a military craft. This is made
Yeah.
by an organization who, like, Mercenary Corps is. Huh? Tina, what are you doing here? Damn, you got past all the little palms on the way up. Hey, that's not in the contract. You can't be doing that. We're a professional organization. We're not here to shoot a kid.
Oh, jeez. Dang it.
Well, Grandpa. No.
It's so mean.
It's so mean. Megan, come on. Hey, we left the 12-year-old with a gun just off on her own. This was like guaranteed, right?
I mean, it was. But that doesn't mean Agate is wrong.
No. Please do not hit Tina for this.
I mean, okay, yes, no, the
Yes.
smacking was definitely wrong, but
Yes.
his just general attitude toward this.
Yes.
I don't know. On some level, I don't know. Tita is very confusing as a character because she's very clearly, she's not being treated like a child by basically anyone.
No, she has a full-time job.
Yeah.
She's 12 and she basically hasn't had a childhood, is how it feels.
Right.
With, like the bits we've had with her.
And I think there's, I'm not sure exactly how to put this. Agate is both treating her like an adult and that he is treating her like it's like, hey, you are old enough to understand the impact of your actions. Like you should have known better, and now you need to take responsibility for this. But that is also how you literally talk to a child. Like he's essentially parenting her here a little bit.
I don't disagree with Agate saying, hey, you can't come with us on the operation chasing down the mercenaries. We needed to have at least a quick conversation with her before we left, before she ran off.
Right, because she is a kid. Of course she was going to do this.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. Definitely do not hit children.
Yeah, Agate also did take a bullet for her.
Yeah, he sure did. Aww. Yeah, I think if we just take the smack out of it, that was absolutely inappropriate. That was not cool.
Yeah.
If we take that out of it,
Yeah,
and pretend that didn't happen, I just find his actions really interesting here.
Agate here, this is definitely a conversation talking from Agate's past.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we know bits and pieces about Agate and how he was with the Team Skull Ravens before.
Mm-hmm.
And goofball.
Oh. That was cheering her up.
What do you mean cheering me up? Dude, is that what you thought that was? No. I was trying to tell you that, like, yes, you have to accept that your actions have consequences, but also that you have to, like, crying up here won't do anything.
Yeah, I guess I think it makes sense that Tita would appreciate being told straight, you know?
Yeah, and, well, like, this fits with a lot of what we've had with Agate as well. Like,
Yes.
how he's dealt with Estelle and Joshua in a not dissimilar fashion. You know?
Yeah.
Oh.
Agate cannot handle being bullied in this manner.
Yeah.
God dang. I mean, yeah, what the fuck was with that airship? Like,
Right. We get our view. So like,
is that Grancel over there?
I don't know if that's Grancel or if that's like Leyston, the fortress.
True.
Because Grancel, we don't see a wall.
It just looks so far. It could be a wall.
Could be the
It's
gate.
kind of wall-ish. Yeah, the gate might make more sense.
The reason I'm thinking it's not Grancel is that I would expect Grancel to be reversed. I would expect
okay.
I would expect the little, like, because the way we've seen Grancel on the opening is like there's a big, like, it juts out into the sea, into a big thing, and that looks like the reverse, where the big thing is on the right and then jutting out.
Sure, yeah.
But that also might be. Maybe the angle we're at is, you know. Alright, well, we need to get down from here. Let's have another lunch. But yeah, like, Tita's been definitely, with the way that she's, you know, her upbringing, her actual, you know, her mom and dad are incredibly absent because they've been traveling to far-flung, you know, nations, you know, teaching orbs for years, and it seems like only are there in passing, so raised by Grandpa, and Grandpa, as we've seen, is very, like...
Focused?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, not absent-minded, but, like... We're
Yeah.
again, she's effectively treated as, like, a normal fixture adult of the factory,
Yeah.
and...
Like, she's his research assistant, which in many ways she enjoys, but also, I don't know, it's not parenting.
Right. Which is also why, like, us, you know, just sort of adopting her is like, oh, okay. She doesn't have any other family to even compare to. Now, let's pass through here. Hey, everybody. I can touch the door and then leave. Alright, left and right, we're
Yep.
down here.
We have some very straightforward floors with
Yeah.
a bird in them.
Compared to, like, the other ones, like, a lot more.
We still have a child accompanying us.
Yeah. Also a bullet wound.
Oh, right, he did get shot. Sorry.
Agate got shot in a cutscene, and a cutscene bullet is, like,
Yeah.
so much
that's serious.
worse, you know?
A lunge doesn't heal that.
Yeah. Agate is about to... You did get shot.
Ah. Is that what happened to your cheek?
That's gotta be.
Okay, what are the chances he passes out before we get to the Ice City limits?
Right. I think Agate's gonna make it to the city limits and then pass out. Agate has enough, like, just, like, willpower to power through it just to get to the city limits, and then we're done. Like, that's...
Okay, but which side
Wait,
of the
wait,
city limits?
Wait.
Palm detected.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Do I still have... Deathblow 2.
Okay, great. We've got one.
Okay.
I don't think our CP is doing too hot.
No, we can fix that though with food. Right? Like we have.
Oh my god. Joshua.
Josh with food? No!
We used all our fish.
Hold on. How many? Do I have? I gotta have them in the pocket, right? No? Yeah.
Oh.
Bought all these rainbow jelly beans. Why not, Tina? Why not both? Like, they both have giant,
I mean, we need 8 to get from nothing. I don't know how much we have right now.
Okay, so, like... We have the veggie pot we can do 2 of as well.
That's true. $20. Okay. Yeah, I wish. How do we know how much they have? Okay, 41.
200.
Okay. Oh, does Deathblow floor the entire? It would have to, right? We can give the Deathblow to Tita.
She already has the Deathblow 1 on.
As she should.
All right, let's upgrade. And then, again, we save.
Right, yes. That is what that button is for.
It broke on the first.
Ah, okay. Fair enough, fair enough. I accept this.
Okay.
Oh, it actually hit. Yeah, fair enough.
No!
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 Good to go.
Hold on, I got. We could do better than that. Hold on. Okay, we know. So, all right. First things first. Is it better if I just do this? Yeah.
Well, that's certainly not a bad opener.
Prepare to hit your shoes. Come on, everyone.
That went better.
Yeah. Okay. So what can we hit with Flicker? Okay.
Okay. And he gets another one. Ooh.
Damn it.
Fair enough.
Ah,
Okay, which one's going next?
this one's
Okay.
up next.
Okay, so we can't kill it, so we should just focus on this.
Yeah.
We gotta be able to get 2 of them. We just gotta.
Okay.
All right.
All right, 2 of them. Yeah. Oh, that's a level.
Is it?
Yeah, there it is. Oh,
Oh yeah. Oh, it's really close to being one for Estelle and Joshua.
okay. Oh?
Ooh. What is that?
What is that?
We got a drop.
Freeze and petrify. That
Alright.
is a that is a
Yeah, I'll
direct
take it.
upgrade. Oh my god, I should have had this on in the fight on the tower. Okay. All right. Success. Oh, hold on. Before I save that, we need to replace the death blow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was what I've been basically wanting to spend those death blow quartz on, is that. Okay, pass by the rolly sheep. Oh, howdy.
Hello, tall man.
He's not making it to town. He's fainting right here. Damn. He almost made it.
Yep.
You're clearly not.
Buddy, you can't dish it if you can't fucking take it.
Eep.
And by that I mean a frank conversation about your own limitations.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can you poison a bullet?
Who poisons a bullet? It's a bullet. Damn. Like,
Insane.
they talked about it being like experimental gun, but I say that having death blow attached to my gun on Tita. You know, we it's us. We do that actually.
Yeah.
This is actually pretty normal now that I think about who does this. Okay, so maybe.
I mean, yeah, when you put it that way, putting status effects on a gun is just efficient.
That's just normal action here. That's bad. When you say neurotoxin, I'm like, yeah, that's. Yeah, we know who to talk to.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, dude. I like this dude calling him young man.
Yeah, I will carry this itty bitty baby boy.
Yeah, this small child who is like, again. Okay, Agate. Where do I have Agate? I have Agate.
I mean, yeah, what?
Slightly older than Shira by like maybe a year.
He reads 21 to me.
That's younger than Shira then. I think
Yeah.
I think very close to Shira, maybe even same age. Like, so yeah, that would fit.
I think he's like just barely out of being a teen and is like, no, I am incredibly far from being a teen. I am way too cool to even be compared to teens anymore.
That's exactly the vibe. That's exactly it. He's there's no way I would ever be a teen.
I've never been a teen in my life.
Right? Agate is incredibly embarrassed of everything he's ever done. More than 3 years ago.
It looks like you nailed it though, according to chat.
Same business. What? Are you a bracer?
Yeah, maybe do that.
Zin Vathic. Vathic? Vathic.
Vathic.
Alright, Zin. Okay, you're Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Yikes. Okay. So, oh, God. No. Now
Poor
we're...
Tita.
Poor Tita. No! Like, especially after the whole, like, conversation that Agate gave her.
Mm-hmm. You can't come, you'll just get in the way.
And then, like, the like, no, you like, it's deeds, not words. You gotta be decisive and take action if you're going to do this. Like, Zin, Jin, Zane, Zine, Dine. What? This,
oh my God.
What? Okay, all right. Fun to translate. So it's not like Zin, it's like Jin. But okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like, especially,
and
like,
bracers.
I was gonna say they're in the same line of work. Like, so
Yeah.
they must actually, like, know each other through that. It would be weird if they didn't, especially with our location on the border.
I don't know how big a country Calvard is.
That's
like,
yeah.
We don't know every liberal bracer.
No, we know a lot of them now.
But we have also not been in the business very long, so...
Okay, and so this operates under normal poison rules.
Yeah.
Where, like, you know how, like, if you... This is snake rules, right? Like, and by that I mean how snakes work. Where you need to have the anti-venom for the snake that bit you. Like,
yeah.
That's the way. So we need to have the anti-bullet.
Yeah. For the record, they really don't like it when you bring a live snake into an emergency room. A picture will suffice.
Okay. That makes sense.
But if they had never seen that snake before ever, then they'd need the snake.
Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot about Father Vixen.
Father Vixen. Father Vixen, who chose a very different line of path in life than was expected by, as we saw with our, like, named characters who were, like, named for their job.
Who are Father Vixen's parents? Who decides to name a kid that? Can't tell if it's better or worse that it's a boy child. No.
We do know that there's been some back and forth between, like, the different churches about, like, this, right? Like the letter we sent between Roland Bowes, that was about, like, a medicine thing, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like,
I think it was someone. Maybe the Roland makes his own medicines.
Yeah, this is an activity we have seen the church involved in.
Yes,
so, like,
absolutely.
So, like, this is a line that makes sense. Like, even outside of, like, Millennia Archives, like, yeah, right?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. I wonder how orbments have advanced, like, medicinal science. Like, obviously...
Yeah, we have Tira.
Yeah, we have Tira, and, like, it seems like there's
And
also... on top of Tira, there's also these, like, balms. which are definitely like, this is a bit, but is this like, this is the church medicine.
Yeah. Yeah, this is not Orbital. Orbs didn't invent this.
Yeah.
Yeah, a salve from the Septian Church.
Yeah.
Wow. I never read that. Hi, Antoine.
Sorry, I gotta. This is part of every time I come by this room, I need to steal one tomato. Which, secretly, the tomato researcher loves when we do this.
Yeah.
Like, they come back and see one tomato gone, and it's just like, yes.
Oh, now we can return the book, though.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, we can't. That is a basically irreplaceable thing. Let's. Yeah, let's go return the book. Is that. No, that's on 4, I think? No, 3. 4 is the.
It's gotta be on 3 or just on 4.
Yeah. Mentally going through my map.
Damn.
I've been trying to go up the stairs for this so that I get a better map of this, but I'm still off on, like, where everything's at.
Mm-hmm.
What a day, Carl. Carl. No, that Carl. We even heard that conversation down there.
We did. Why did someone put you in front of a customer?
Yeah. Right? Nobody knows.
Yeah, must have gone home early.
You know, the thing. What's up?
Alright.
What are you doing here?
Oh, you know.
Oh no! God, you need to find like the operations manual for the 40-year-old clock to be able to like read. The clock is just sitting out there flashing 12, 12, 12, and it's just like, oh my God, where's the manual for this VCR? I don't know how to set it.
This is like the first Orbital thing ever built. Like,
Yeah.
she did say come back tomorrow. I guess it's not tomorrow.
It's not
yet.
tomorrow. Like, I imagine it's like, 5 minutes off or however long the orbital, like, shutdown happened, but it's funnier to me if it's flashing 12.
Yeah.
Alright. Not a lot of people out.
Did Dad ever go home to the item shop?
Let's go find out.
Yeah, he's not here now.
Ah, okay. We did get a little. That's how we have our KO protect.
What's up with that?
Yeah, our margins are way too slim. Oh no. Please.
Still.
Please. I need to...
So much rice.
Probably too much rice, but... They do not have any fish. They have dragon
No, I
meat.
think it only comes from fights, I think.
Yeah, or like maybe if we could buy it, like I would expect like maybe a specific shop, like, you know, over, maybe if we were at the lakeshore or something, you know, that sort of thing. They just sell meals, they don't have fish. Ruan? I don't know how much of a fishing industry Ruan has. They have a shipping industry, but... God! Too big!
He's so tall.
Not great. What are you doing here? Alright. Church is over here. Alright. Hey. Damn, alright. We're ready for this. Okay, we don't have direct cure, we just have like helping them out a bit. No. What do you need?
Yeah, not worried.
We're doing it right now.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Penguin Cave!
Penguin
It's
Cave.
been so long.
And we even went all the way back to the back of cave and asked, what do you think is going to be for back of cave?
Yep.
And now we know. Do you know what? That's smart, right? Like, hey, don't go off on this trip without like at least looking up. We've sent people there before. Like there are some records. Maybe they got like a, you know, hey, it's here.
I mean, we know exactly where it is. There was a big conspicuous rock, but
Yeah,
whatever.
We know that because we already went through Penguin Cave.
We have defeated penguins.
Yeah, we're ready for Penguin Cave. You want to tell me about
That's what we did instead of like pre-clearing out the
tower.
Tower, yeah. Said we gotta go to Penguin Cave.
Yeah. Okay, and like we do actually have like direct like, hey, this is the route you'd want to take sort of thing. We know it, but
Still penguins.
That one's true, actually. That one. that one. That one's true. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh. Okay. Hey, come on. No. Look, I don't like you volunteering me for it. Okay, that's good. Oh. The three of us like, ah.
Yeah, those absolutely. Those two have a history.
Yeah, 100%. Tina has to be involved in this.
Yeah. We even like we know that she gets a gun upgrade in this cave.
In this cave. Please. No.
I don't think it's a good idea, but without Agate here, I can't overrule you. So
Yeah. She is very tiny, like compared to Zine here.
I mean, especially compared to Zen, yeah.
All right. So let's learn. Elf.
Some. He has some. He has some.
Sympathic. 1 level over Agate and 300 HP. Brass knuckles. So, yeah, we're just
Great.
Okay.
Oh, full quartzed up.
Full
I
quartz.
mean, full orb minted up.
Ooh. I think this is worse than Agate's.
Yeah, I think so.
This is okay. All right. Yeah. That's fine. I wanna. So if I go into, yeah. This is what I wanted to see.
His hair overlaps the header.
You're out of the frame.
Love it. Love it.
You're a head taller than Josh and Estelle, and you're like almost like what, a third taller than Tina, like maybe more.
Very large man.
Yeah. All right. S break. Okay, this is like pummel, but I'm gonna punch you 1,000,000 times. And then, okay. Well, let's set some orbments then. Who would put poison on an attack? I don't know anyone who would do that. I like that. We can up attack at least to attack 2. I want to move that to this quartz, actually. Because, like, if we're going to set up any sort of spell, it's right here. I don't think we're going to be able to. Well. Tyrell? It's party. That's, like, wide tier, right?
No, law is area. So Tyrell is
Oh, just better. That's like, just better. That's just
yours all, yeah.
Yeah.
Something.
Tyrell law. Because okay. We also could throw on evade move. I don't hate that.
Sure.
Especially for wanting to be in position.
Yeah, if you wanna hit things, then yeah, it makes sense. Move more.
Yeah. I like that. That gets us the wider heal and then also movement.
Well, tiers, but it's 200, so that's pretty outmoded at this point. But.
Okay, can we... Alright, hold on. What is... Five and 2.
Yeah, La Tira would be great, but...
So that's 5 and 2. What are we currently at? We are at...
I can't tell the color. The colors don't exact. Okay, no, okay.
They're readable now.
Orange is yellow. Okay, so we're at 3 blue and 1
So like,
space.
hold on. Oh. Okay, that's the best we have is
I think it's fine.
yeah. I'm just looking at what we have because like we could pick up the move too. I don't hate that.
Oh, true. Yeah. I mean, wouldn't even put it below 1,000.
Yeah. That's our highest one. Action 2, I think we have a bunch of those.
Ooh, there's an evade 3, but
Yeah, we can't even afford evade 3. There's HP 3.
we can technically afford it.
We can afford
and
HP
that gets us
3.
our 5.
Okay, so that would be... So that would be HP 2 move... Or sorry, HP 3 move 2, and that would be 5, and that would do it.
Yeah.
You know what?
I like it. What else are we gonna do with an embarrassing amount of riches?
Right? Like, we're not spending them. Like... Alright, so... Sin...
Yeah, it gets us Tira, and then
Yeah.
what if it were bigger? Because we know more about space.
Yes,
so we can.
we get bigger space.
Yeah.
And that's 1,000.
Yeah.
That's a full heal for
Yeah, that
everyone
one's
who
good.
doesn't. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Also, that's 1 billion HP.
Yeah, a little bit, but
Also, hold on.
still, he can full heal 4 times. There's no way that we, that defense 1 is the best thing we can do here. Inventory 2?
We have 2 of them equipped to other people.
Yeah, I guess Agate's got one. I guess he's keeping it for now.
Yeah, it's not non-returnable. That makes sense.
Oh. Yeah, I think that's fair.
That makes sense. Just as like, and Agate has the and
Oh. I mean, Agate does have one.
Agate
but
has one, but it's not.
I guess it doesn't count as our inventory.
Didn't we have one that was offsetting an attack too?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was so.
So then we
yeah.
gave him attack 3, so it wasn't doing it anymore, but still. Mitigating.
I can just buy a third. We have
It's fine, yeah, no, I'm not worried about this. We have 2 because they're in use. Just fine.
Alright, so defense, that's another, yeah, that also gets us Earth Lance and Stone Impact for other, like, honestly, the only one I'm really, like, we have Earth Wall, which I think is a useful bit. We're having Stone Impact is maybe something if we're ever in a situation where we have somebody who's, like, just not punchable, right? But, okay, I like this. So now we have Defense 2 and Attack 2 offset. So we move that over here. Action 2, which is speed.
Like it?
56 arts.
He's fine. He knows
versus
what he's
97. Yeah.
Yeah, no, Agate definitely did not give his quartz back because we do not have an attack 3 in our possession anymore.
Yeah.
And that's fine. You know what?
Yeah.
He can keep. He's sick.
Yeah, he needs that.
Needs to keep his strength up.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can't. I don't think I can look at craft like what they.
Yeah,
I can
we'll
just
see them in
I can
battle.
see them. I can, but I can't. We can't like use them yet.
Oh, it's good that he's got taunt.
That makes,
Love that.
Yeah. Still has less defense than Estelle.
Wow.
That's Estelle's very good at this.
But I mean, when you combine defense and
And
HP, I
HP,
think you
yeah.
can probably take a hit better.
Yeah. Estelle also has like a lot of art attack and is able to just do a lot of other stuff. Like Estelle is very good at defense, but also has like aerial and spinning and all sorts of other things. Oh, speaking of armor upgrades. So, yep, we're good. Metal jacket is our best. That's fine. Craft shoes, I think, are also our best.
Yeah.
The holy boots, which have 3 move on them. Alright, and then you can have, like... You know what? You have 1,000,000 HP. The last thing I want is for you to lose 1,800 health in one go, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, if that happens, we're... And I don't care about seal, I care about freeze. I don't think that's much of a...
Yeah.
But, like, yeah, the last thing I want is for all of a sudden, you know... That sucked so much when Josh had that, but what if double that HP goes away? Seal is no crafts? Okay.
Oh.
Hold on, I care about that a little more then.
Then yeah, we do care about that.
I still care about free.
Yeah, I guess mute.
Mute, yes,
is no
yes,
spells, no
yes.
arts. A precious pearl imported from the east.
You know what?
Well, fair enough.
Sure. Okay. Well, yeah. I think that's probably where we want to stop, though. I think we'll do penguin time next time.
I think we are well set up.
Yeah. So.
Still haven't turned in this dang book.
Oh, we gotta wait till another day. Turn in the book. So. We were supposed to do penguins with a different... Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine. We're fine.
We're fine. Alright. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Next time, we'll go into Penguin Town, find some moss, help out Agate, and then hopefully go from there. So yeah, thank you all for joining. Thank you, Rosella, for being here.
Of course.
And thank you, everybody else, for joining and having a good time. Always glad to have y'all here for Trails. It's great. But yeah, if you want to catch more, you always follow, so you're alive, subscribe, you get the cool skulls and slimes. Upcoming streams, Magic tomorrow, Dragon Quest 7 on, Dragon Warrior Wednesday, and Yakuza Like a Dragon on Thursday. So, that's gonna be it. Thank you all for joining. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.